Hello, my name is David. In this video, I'm going to give a demo of GrowthWheel Online. Advisors who are certified and licensed can log into GrowthWheel Online, and here they can share the visual toolbox with their clients, and they can manage the client relationship online. On GrowthWheel Online, there's a menu with different tools, so advisors can go in and they can share the visual tools to make decisions and take action that they have been trained in using at the 2-day GrowthWheel certification course. They can go in, download the tools as PDF files that they can either work with online or they can share them with clients on paper, which many of them will like. It's possible to enter information right there in the sheet, save it, and work with it that way. But advisors can also go in and invite clients to GrowthWheel Online, or they can manage a group of clients in the platform. So when they go to the client list, they are able to see a list of clients, and they can very quickly create a new client by entering the name of the company, the owner of the company, and the email address. Later on, they can add more team members. They can search for many of the clients that they have on the platform and quickly find a client to work with. They can then go into this client's profile and do a number of things. They can see a profile here for the client. There is additional profile info. They can go in and they can share this client with another advisor in the organization, so several advisors can work on the same client. They can add team members if a company is owned by more than one advisor. On GrowthWheel Online, they can go in and under interactions, and here they can track the time they spent with the client, and they can add different kinds of interactions. We can see how they can add right here either a face-to-face meeting, maybe a phone call with the client, a referral to someone else, a client visit, and other things. And just by entering the date and the starting time and the ending time and maybe some preparation time or transportation time, if it's a client visit, there's a total duration that will now be saved on the list. Advisors can also go in and add decisions, actions, and notes for what came out of this particular interaction. On the client, it's also possible to make a 360 screening. So there can be a number of different screenings, and it's easy to make a new one. And as an advisor is having a conversation with the client, go in and track their progress in different areas, indicate key areas to work with, and add decisions and actions and notes. When advisors are doing this, we can see in a previous screening right here that they can produce a report for the client with decisions and actions for them to work on. If the client is not online, or if the advisor wants a PDF report, it's possible to just click an icon and download a nice looking PDF report that they can share with the client. So right here is that PDF file with the date, the name of the company, the advisor, and so on, along with an action plan for things to do. Whenever a decision or action is added to the system, they show up in a 30, 60, 90-day action plan. So this is where the advisor or the client can go in and change the timeline of different tasks, or maybe mark things okay, so they're no longer on the list. Advisors or clients can sort the list, so you can quickly focus on maybe 3 things that you want to work on right now. You can also filter this list, so you see what has been completed with the client instead. So in this way you have a report on all the work that has been done with the client. This can be downloaded as a PDF file, so you can always get information out of the system. You can print it, you can upload it to other systems where they're needed, and the PDF file looks very nice, so the advisor has something, a professional looking tool to give to the client after maybe every single session that they have with the client. There's also a dashboard, so automatically we're collecting data about the types of actions and the types of decisions that someone is working on. So it's easy for an advisor to go in and get the big picture. What actually is this client working on right now? In this case, there's 11 action steps that you want to follow up on. But also, you can see what the client has completed over time. 56 action steps, a lot of decisions. You can even see them per month. And this will help the advisor go in and see what they've done for the client. And this very same dashboard is visible to the client. So the client can see how they're progressing as they are working with the client. What we're tracking here is what the client has been completing, but it's good for an advisor to monitor that. There's even a dashboard here for the entire group of clients that an advisor has, so they can see aggregated data for all their clients. Some advisors may work a lot in certain areas of the business, and this will show up here on the list, and also over time. For an organization or a network, it's even possible for managers to go in and see a list of all their advisors. So you can drill down and see how many businesses are we working with, how many decisions have been completed, how many action steps has been completed, and there's also a dashboard for either an organization or an entire network of companies. Now, as we're adding more advisors and we're adding more organizations and we're adding more clients, we're talking about a big amount of data here. We're not too concerned about the details, but getting the big picture of how all those resources are spent. What is it really we are working on that creates the results is what we can measure here on GrowthWheel Online. There is a number of other things, but this is what I wanted to show you for now, how GrowthWheel is evolving into not just being a visual toolbox that you can use in one-to-one sessions, but also to be a workflow system where advisors can manage their interactions with clients, they can do screenings and define the scope of work, they can produce the output in terms of action plan, and they can deliver reports and big data to their managers. This is just the beginning of what we're working on, and we look forward to work with you on further developing features on GrowthWheel Online.